It might turn a small green day into a big fat red day. I should have used that lockout button that Topstep has. I need to do that. Every time I'm done and I say I'm done, I need to use that lockout button before I get tempted to get back in. Just a reminder, nothing in this video is trading advice or signals or anything like that. If it sounds like I'm talking to you or giving you advice, I'm not. I'm just talking to myself, and you're getting to watch this video and listen in. All right, let's get on to today's video. Good morning. It's March 19th. March 19th, getting ready to jump into this trade, the short side here in gold if it wants to set up. It is my birthday today, so if you have not subscribed to my channel and you like this content, I would be awesome birthday present if you would subscribe. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can get monetized and YouTube will start paying me for all the ads that keep showing on my videos. Until then, they don't pay me. They just show ads. So I know some of you have been asking about showing more detail about the setup and strategy and things like that. I think I'm going to make another video about it with some other updates. As you can see down here, I have 3 combines that are inactive right now. I thought I had inactivated all 4 of them, or all 3 of them, the new 3 new ones, but I still have 1 left right here, so I guess I'll let it ride today. But I think I'll inactivate that one maybe this weekend. And then you have this 150K combine here, and the bottom you have my 50K XFA. And I was crunching the numbers yesterday. I don't know why. I was like, you know what? I need to look at this. I spent the entire day yesterday crunching the numbers and tweaking strategy to fit the new numbers. But I think actually the 50K combines with Topstep's new rules are not a good choice at all. I already have this one as an XFA, so I'll keep it, even though it might blow up here. $600 more and it blows up, but we'll see if that thing can hold on today. If I get a winning trade today, this will be right back in profit and be good to go. But the numbers don't really work out good in the 50K combines when you look at what they've done now, because now they have a path to the live account. It's also random. Hey, we might just call you up when you have, whatever, $10,000 in your account, or we might wait until you hit all the targets, which is 5 payouts. They don't say how much the payouts are, just 5 payouts. So you take 5 $1,000 payouts, you might be called alive. And the maximum payout is $5,000 for each one of them. So the most you could take out of an XFA now is $25,000. And then from there, everything else gets transferred to your live account. Well, everything else that fits the level account that you bought. So a 50K account means you only get to transfer $50,000 to live. $150,000 account, you get to transfer $150,000 to live. As long as whatever your highest account is in your lineup that's the parameters you get when you go to live. So that's why I had 4 50Ks and 150K. Didn't start that way. I started with all 50Ks and I threw one away to pick up 150K to fit the new rules. But during the XFA process, because of the daily loss limit of $1,000 and a bunch of other numbers that I'll share with you when I put this thing I put it together yesterday like 3 different times, and it's just a lot to try to follow, and I'm trying to hone it down to where it's just a really easy snapshot for you to be able to follow and see. I almost should be able to see it on the screen and not even have to hear me talk and kind of understand it. And right now it's a lot more complicated than that. But when I crunched everything, it's kind of not good to have the 50K combines at all going into the XFA. So once I get that video done, I'll show it to you. So I'm probably going to throw away this one. And then the next part of it was, is it financially? Because it's all about the money, right? Most traders, including myself, don't want to waste money. I don't want to buy a bunch of accounts that I'm not going to be able to do anything with unless there's a purpose, like using it to educate on this channel or something like that. So if I were to buy 550K accounts, can I actually use them? If I were to buy 5 150K accounts, can I actually use them? So that's the question. And it almost doesn't look like there would be that much profitability in there, at least with my strategies and the way I trade. Like, I wouldn't want to buy 550K accounts right out of the gate. It's a lot of money. You know, they're $150 each right now, and that's on sale. That sale's been going on forever, but it's still on sale. And then it's $150 to convert them to an XFA. So with 150K accounts, you could still only take 25,000 out of your express funded account. So in a nutshell, if you can only take 100, or if you can only take 25,000 out of your express funded account and you have a 50K account, what is the difference there? You know, if you copy trade 5 of them, that means maybe you take, so with the 150K accounts, you could still only take 25,000 out of your express funded account before you get moved to live. And once you get moved to live, you can only have one account. So one of the biggest differences, you know, with one, say 150K, one single one, maybe I make that 25,000 in 2 weeks. If I copy trade 5 of them, maybe I make that 25,000 in 3 days. Is it worth the extra risk, the extra, I don't know, $500 risk to be able to make that same money just a little bit faster? I don't know. I don't know that it is. All right, looks like we have this trade's about to trigger here to the short side.
Order filled.
All right. Okay, so I'm in on both accounts. So now I'm going to go to the 30-minute, just so it's easier to see back in time. Looking for a run all the way back down here. That means it's got to get past all this stuff. It might end up taking my trade off the table when it gets right through here. Let's put a... This is going to be a pretty significant area. Pretty strong support here. We had resistance, and then we had support in the same zone. So this pocket is going to be pretty strong. So once it gets into this pocket, I may start trailing a stop. We'll see if it wants to just rip right through it into the target. It's the spike zone, if you will. But once it gets through here, I'll start looking to trail stop. Still a good risk-reward ratio on that trade. Actually, I got my stop in the wrong spot here. Should be right here. 300. It's pretty tight, but it's where it's supposed to be, so that's where it is. I don't like it. I feel like it needs to be up here to give it room, but that's where it's supposed to be, so just gonna leave it there. I like to trade on statistics. I think there's 2 ways to trade: discretionary and statistical trading. To me, discretionary trading is casino trading. Even though you can be really good at it and make a lot of money doing it, it's there's no statistics or not a solid proven statistical basis for the decision. A lot of times it's just, I'm seeing this level break, so I'm going to take this to here. But if I said with that volume profile, with those candlesticks, with that time frame, with, all the different variables that are at play in that moment, what are the proven statistical data? What's the proven statistical data that says you should get in at this exact number? You should get out at that exact number if you're wrong, and this is your target if you're right. What is that data? And if you don't have that data, well, then it's a casino trade. So I like to trade based on statistics, and my statistics are telling me that my stop needs to be at that exact spot. And this is the target zone. So just going to go with it, even though it's kind of scary being so tight. All right, here we go, breaking it down. So basically risking 300 on this trade to make potentially 1,400 and at least 9. So between a 3, at least a 3-to-1 risk reward's pretty nice. Let's see if it can get below here. It's already getting support in this little tiny support area. See where it broke out, came back, hit that support, tried again. Now it's trying again. I think I'm going to go to my 150K. I'm going to add
Order filled.
and move my stop to the right spot. All right, add it to my 150K, move my stop to the right spot, 1 contract. So now I got a total of 2 in the 150K. Glad I came over here. My stop was in the wrong spot. Yeah, most of the reason why my accounts suffer or blow up is because order entry mistakes, or I find myself in a rut where I'm not able to trade on the days I have winners, and then I show up to the computer on the days I have losers. It rarely happens to where I miss out on the losers and I come in to trade the winners. It's always the opposite for me. It's like the market is against me. Like my XFA right now, the only reason why it's in the negative is because I've been showing up for the losers. I literally skipped some epic winning days. And that one day I was like, oh, today is like such a high probability I can go big. It's almost 100%. Like it's going to be awesome. And then I'm waiting for the setup and I'm like, oh, nothing's setting up yet. Let me go move that car real quick so that my wife can get out. And then I went and moved my car, came back in literally like 2 to 3 minutes. And the trade took place during that exact moment. And I was like, why does the universe hate me right now? So I missed out on an epic day, or I'd be way in the green right now. Probably actually in payout territory. So far, the market's being nice to me on my birthday. So far, we'll see, this could reverse, get a giant spike, rip through my stop, slippage, blow up the account. It's happened before. I have 2 contracts in my express funded account, the 150K. So if I wanted to, I could take one off here. It would definitely pay for losers. And make sure this trade actually stays green no matter what, even if it becomes a red trade. You know, if this goes up and hits this stop up here or hits me out here, I would have enough money to pay for losers if I took one off. Right now, my express funded account, let's go look at it. Not my express funded account, sorry, my 150K combine. I have 2 contracts. So here we are looking at the 150K now. If I took one off here and this came back and stopped me out break even, then I would put profit in the day, 600, 700 profit in the day, and that would pay for losers. So that would be a good trade to take one off because it will pay for losers. When I exit trades early and I don't have enough to pay for the losers that are coming, that's a problem. But to take one off right now would not be all that bad considering we're at this pretty strong support area. All right, well, we'll leave this here. I'm going to take care of my little one. It won't be a red day, but it will be disappointing if it's not a decent green day. Come on, stock market. It's my birthday. You couldn't give me a nice green day today?
Order filled.
All right, there we go. So out of my trades, make $53 in the 150K XFA, $16. Sorry, I keep on saying that. So, all right, so $53 in the 150K combine, $16 in XFA is going to do it for today. It's my only trade, and I'm so disappointed. Stock market on my birthday couldn't give me a nice day. Okay, so I jumped back into the gold with my express funded account. Probably shouldn't be doing this. And my 150K as we're starting to break that really strong support
Order
level.
filled.
Might turn a small green day into a big fat red day. I should have used that lockout button that Topstep has. I need to do that. Every time I'm done and I say I'm done, I need to use that lockout button before I get tempted to get back in. I had my charts up on the side. I was getting ready to cut my video so I can launch it, then go have fun today. And I was like, oh, look, it's breaking that support area. Maybe it will hit that target. Let me get back in. Stupid. Kind of breaking the rules right now. I'm going to get punished for it. Yeah, it looked like it was going to break that. Right here, it's tagging those numbers perfectly. And then it broke through there, and I figured, oh, this is opportunity to get back in for a little slide push into the zone. There it goes, traders.
Order filled.
And then let my losers run, right? Cut your winners short and let your losers run. Oh, man, there we go. Express funded account blown out. No more express funded account. Dismiss. You're done. All right, so all those are done. So now I have my 150K. This one matters. I need to pass it, turn it into an express funded account, and then decide. I got a little bit of time to still work on some numbers, and then decide whether or not I want to add more 150Ks or just go with the one. the risk with here's the risk. The risk with just 150K account is that, I might make $10,000 and they might call me to live, and that'll be really disappointing. Whereas if I trade 5 of them, then at least if they call me to live when one account has 10 in it, I'll have 50,000 to go to my live account. I just don't know. Like, they're not clear at Topstep, and this is one thing I wish they were more clear, and I wish they would really put it out there, nice big letters on their website and everywhere, that you'll only get called to live once you've taken 5 payouts or maxed out your express funded accounts, or at least one of them, or whatever it is, rather than the call up process being random. I hate the idea of the random, and if you hit these max levels, you'll be called to live. It makes it hard for us to figure out the best path forward to be able to maximize our live potential so that we can stay in a live account for a long time if we want to and profit from there. When risk managers call someone to live with less than 50,000 in their account, they're doing a disservice to that person. Unfortunately, they do it, but I do believe that's a disservice. Yes, you took your combine into an express funded account and are starting to make money on it. But the live markets are a little bit different. You have more slippage involved in the live markets. You only have one account, so you're not copy trading. There's a psychological barrier there. And I think having that large account starting balance with your DLL that they require automatically get put on of 1,000 or 3,000 gives you plenty of wiggle room to get your legs under you and get moving forward. Not to mention, when you're in a lot of times traders, if you're like me, you don't mind risking a lot of money in your combine or your express funded account because you'll reset it. There's not really that much of an investment there. So you kind of want things to go faster, so you risk more. But when you get to your live account, you want to stay in that live account and start taking your payouts regularly and have a paycheck from it. So you don't want to risk as much. And when they call you up with a small amount, you just can't really make a lot of money risking 1% of that small amount. Whereas if they would wait to get like 50,000 and risking 1%, it's still really good. So, or even 2%. But anyway, that's my rant. All right, everybody. Yep. Should have went long instead, huh? All right. See you tomorrow.